we're the Ruffled Feathers. I'm Gina, and I sing, play ukulele and guitar.
Hey, I'm Charley, and I play mandolin and keyboards and guitar.
I'm Andrew. I play trumpet and sing backups.
Charley and I met at an open mic at UBC at the Gallery Lounge, and I played music by myself. Charley played I don't know how many different instruments at once by himself, and decided that, you know, maybe we could do it together. And so we started doing a couple of rehearsals, and it clicked.
Nothing big, and then a friend of mine introduced me to Andrew, because we were actually looking for a chauffeur at the time, so I just got it. So.
Really, it can be stressful at times, and you kind of have to admit to yourself that, you know, your love life is going to be a little bit more difficult. You can't just like sit around and waste a Saturday. You know, you always have things to do. But I feel like when I'm studying, it's using one part of my brain, and when I'm doing music, there's a completely different part of my brain. It actually refreshes me for going back to studying, and it doesn't feel like work to me at all.
It's balancing it out. I think I guess it's still work, but it's in a very different way, and I think it complements the two complement each other very well.
Been the biggest influence on me. A lot of my inspiration comes from listening to his songs and, you know, thinking of what harmonies would be great and thinking about different layers of instruments. So that's my biggest influence for sure.
I've been really influenced by artists like Beirut. Like I remember hearing their first album and being so inspired by that kind of grandiose sound to it. I also really like artists like Jantzi and Grizzly Bear and Arctic Fire. And I just really like music that has that kind of energy behind it that's really inspirational.
Our own inspirations personally really come through in our music, and so it's not just like differences in our personal tastes in the band. It feels to me like it all comes together.
Yeah.
That's the hardest question.
When people ask, we say chamber pop.
That's the genre.
But the problem is that people say, well, what's that? And then, I go through the instruments. I say, well, we've got heavy piano, lots of trumpet, male, female vocals, something that you want to dance to, something that has a lot of energy and is fun. The song is called Rosin and Horsehair.
But that's something I cannot contain.
Yeah, for each of our songs, we point into the Ruffled Feathers sound from different places. So we try and like start at different genres, then point back to this the sound that you feel comfortable playing.
No man can tame. I have fun when you have me once, but you getting gospel rain.
think like to be able to write a good song, you need inspiration. You need to have like a real meaningful, I guess, story behind it, right? I think that allows me to play better and write better songs. And so, like for the music video, Blueprints for a Failed Revolution, our newest single, that was based on stories my grandpa told me as a kid about the Chinese Revolution. So it's very personal, and it's like there's a lot of it is history I learned about because Europe as well in the 18th and 19th centuries and so.
Yeah, what I like about our next album is that all 5 of the members of the band have written a song, and we've like at least one song, so it's all of us really coming together. There isn't really any more 1 or 2 principal songwriters. Like in the last EP, it was Gina and Charley that wrote most of the songs, or all the songs, and now all of us have contributed at least a song. So
my songs are usually pretty emotional, and our bass player Maddie is often inspired by other songs, which I think is cool. Yeah, and I guess, I mean, Sam, sometimes you make up stories. Like, they don't have to be personal, they can be completely fictional, but in a way that's beautiful.
It came down to you with a fiddle. I chose wisely, I chose fair.
Hey Jasper. Nice glasses.
So my question for Ruffled Feathers is, I saw your video, your new video, and your new single. I think I watched it for the first time yesterday or the day before, and I just want to know a little bit about the song and the video behind it, because it's pretty ambitious and it's cool. I really like it, and I just wanted to hear a little more about what's behind the song. What inspired it.
So the song is really about, I guess, like there's so many examples of times when this has happened. This doesn't have to be political, right? It's about when people are so inspired by this one dream, this ideal. They work so hard for it. They give them their whole lives towards something, right? And then something goes wrong, and they end up being like the people who fought for the revolution in the first place are betrayed by their leaders, right? They're like how do you move on after that? How do you justify that? And the song is supposed to be very uplifting, right? The idea is like if you fail once, you have to try again. You have to pick yourself back up, because nothing, like the way like I guess history works, like and progress works, like nothing ever really works out the first time, right? It's all history is just a series of mistakes, I think, and we don't have to be like unhappy about that. We don't have to be I guess like disillusioned by that. It's something that's realistic, and we're going to keep improving every time we try. So I think it was an experiment in itself, right? It's like taking all these themes from history and all these like I guess really like ambitious projects of revolution or change or whatever, or protest, and staging our own little one, right? And trying to capture, I guess, all the emotion and inspiration behind it.